Welcome to the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This is Kyla Ganton, and here's the seafood news for the week of April 17th, 2017. Pink shrimp price talks and egg-laden females leave boats tied up at the dock in Oregon. Last year's voluntary stand-down was primarily a count-per-pound issue. However, this season fishermen are delaying fishing to let the eggs drop and also to give processors a chance to clear inventories. Looking historically, we always see the boats' pricing drive and set the pricing for new shrimp seasons. 2 years ago, supply was good, so prices opened low in the mid to high $2 range for the $250-350 count. Last year, shrimp prices hit a ceiling at the $5.35 mark with inventory still available. As of last week, price points range from $4.95 to $5.05 to clear out remaining stock, which is surprising when you consider the quota cuts on the East Coast for borealis stocks after recent announcements by Canada's Department of Fish and Oceans. Boats' prices this year are rumored to be anywhere between 40% and 60% less than last year, another big factor in the voluntary stand-down to allow the shrimp to mature. Climate change and upswelling play a big part in the delay of the fishery, as Laurie from NOAA explains.
So in the short term, there's a more than 50% chance that there's going to be an El Nino next fall. And from what I've seen, it doesn't look like it's going to be a strong one, but that is not good for shrimp recruitment. So they've found, looking at this relationship between Crescent City sea level height and shrimp recruitment, El Ninos are bad. So that's a cause for concern. Kind of in the longer term, I mean, one of the big questions is what is going to happen to the productivity in the California current. So the reason the sea level height in Crescent City goes down and up is that we have these strong northerly winds during the summer that cause upwelling. It pushes water offshore, surface water offshore, and cold, nutrient-rich water comes up. And that appears to be driving shrimp productivity, or very somehow closely related, whether it's transporting larvae back onto the shelf. But one of the big questions in the future is whether those winds are going to continue in the way they have historically or not. And that's an area of considerable debate at present.
As with any wild species, estimating biomass is difficult, and Laurie noted that predictability of the resource is starting to go down. The last couple of years have been pretty good in terms of year class for the shrimp, but a lot of the forecasting relationships that are based on a couple of decades of data are starting to degenerate. Scott Groth from the Oregon Department of Fish and Game agreed that the increasing variability of oceanographic regimes is correlated to the predictability of the species. Ultimately, there will always be a commercial fishery, but as Scott mentioned, fishermen and processors decide what is best for the market within the bounds of safe, sustainable harvest. Buyers can expect the low pricing on $250-350 count to remain for a few months as inventories clear. Finally, our Tradex Live offer of the week is for 4-ounce Sinbad IQF pollock loins. We have 5,000 pounds of these #1 quality boneless, skinless loins in Boston for $1.68 per pound US. Click or tap the icon above to view this offer. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This is Kyla Ganton. Buy smart and eat more seafood.